cry from the city and the bright lights, but I can see the sun on me now. I guess I got bad instincts, 'cause I'm in sync with the worst of us, and I don't really mind burning down. Let me count the words, renegades, coming from the life that we made. Something like the bulls on parade, something like the icing on cake. But if you lose me, don't tell me. We all might think about it as if me was everything. It feels like I'm dreaming. When you say the feeling, don't know who to trust. Make it back. I'm losing the meaning. The way that I'm here, it's never enough. It feels like I'm dreaming. When you say the feeling, don't know who to trust. I'm losing the meaning. The way that I'm here, it's never
Just another bad in Atlanta. It's your wicked daddy fat. One half of the mighty Odom playlist of Cadillac. Boys riding through your city. If you with me, bring it back. I'ma stay styling, wildin', profiling while sticking to the facts. See right here, we doing laps. Why some might be feeling trapped. Never hating, just graduated. I've been down through the cap, no cap. Do the dash and cruise the map. Do the math. I've been around the world and I'm true to that. Now who is that? B.I.G.Y. First generation diva. I be designated P. Wait, MP and use up million. Canary yellow diamond in the pinky ring. Now kiss it, keep it so exquisite, bro. Official. We on the mission. We the tissue. You the toilet paper, gone and flush it. Told the baddest man to hit the hand. I had to go and touch it.
Yeah, rolling through the city, got the radio thumping, just ran up another bag. Ain't nobody tell me nothing. How you love that? Tell me how you love that. How you love that? It feel good to be a player, baby. Catch me off in traffic, got me swerving all the lanes, steady dodging all the static. How you love that? Yeah, tell me how you love that. How you love that?
One time for the money, two times for the figure, three times for the business that they from. I like money like money. Fred Creek clothes, I can speed dial, did it still texting with hoes. Put that on me, first name Michael. Ass is a trash, but I ain't a liar. And I'm really being honest, means you can take it higher. Dance is a trash and your head ain't fire. Boss bigger, mean money, go get her. Self-figure, been still in the hood with the printer. But the paper all come from the pad and the pencil. And the house been paid off and on 20 rental. I'm like pimping in the Lincoln Continental. Say my name right, Michael Rim.
Rolling through the city, got the radio thumping, just ran up another bag. Ain't nobody tell me nothing. How you love that? How you love that? Tell me how you love that. How you love that? It feel good to be a player, baby. Catch me off in traffic, got me swerving all the lanes, steady dodging all the static. How you love that? How you love that? Yeah, tell me how you love that. How you love that?
Yeah. Soon as we step out the door, y'all know what time it is. You know what I'm talking about? From the tennis shoes or the hard bottoms all the way up to the cap. And we don't even be capping. You feel? Daddy Fat Sacks, man. Sleepy Brown. It's a Dungeon family affair. Broadcasting live from Stankonia, the place where all the funky things come from. You know what I'm talking about, are you having a good time? You know what we're doing over here, man. You hear? We're gonna hit the summer from the back. Yeah, yeah.
Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
So just about set. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the pitcher.
And the pitch. Line drive. Can't get their base hit. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. There's a swing and a drive. Ah! Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. His first homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's George Springer. That one drilled left field, and it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swings here and blasts one left field. Bangs off the wall. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. Man, Singy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they're up by 3. Raimel Tapia up to hit.
The left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Mullins makes the catch, 2 away. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
Ripped on a line to center. And the inning is over. Bottom of the first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ramon Urias.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. The punch out there, and 1 out now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Jorge Mateo now. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a bouncer. Biggio picks it up over to first. And a couple of quick outs. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The pitch. Slap the other way, foul. Oh, 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Orioles held in check there. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Baltimore, now it's the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Moving off for Toronto, the second baseman.
And first offering is fouled off. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And that's ripped into left, base hit. Relay throw to second, not in time. It's a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one is gone. So he leaves the yard to left. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, DL Hall. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. George Springer leaves the yard, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was bad.
This one squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone. Vladdy with a star scraper, and they add a run. It's 8-0.
Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
And that should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Man at second with 1 away. And next for Toronto, Raimel Tapia. That one ripped right center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Stepping in, Santiago Espinal. Liner, base hit. Tapia caught in a rundown now. They put the tag on him. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Foul ball. Burns. When you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Next pitch off the plate. And now it's even 1-1. That's to third. Chapman over to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Trey Mancini now. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he's got power and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Next one misses. Ball 1.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
Leading off for Toronto, the second baseman.
Hall back to work.
Biggio.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. It bangs off the wall. Mateo with a relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Hayes makes the catch, and there's one down. Some great baseball history here in Baltimore, and obviously those great teams led by Jim Palmer and the skipper Earl Weaver. Obviously so many great players. Brooks Robinson at third, Frank Robinson back in the day, and then Eddie Murray and Cal as well. The pitch. That's hard hit in the line. Puts the squeeze on it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 10-0.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jorge Lopez. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. George Springer takes him deep. His second of the year, and they add on. It's 12-0. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Austin Hayes. And the right-hander back to work.
I was told before I came to play in Baltimore that you're going to be around the best fans in baseball. Those names that you mentioned, they had success on the field. I played here 1 year, and still, when I come back to visit, I'm recognized in this city.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
I think one of the other things about coming here, they do such a good job of honoring their baseball history. The warehouse out in right field, the statues, really just the entire ballpark reeks of history. Makes you feel like you're in the middle of a museum while you're watching a game. Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now.
The third baseman.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Next offering is in for a strike.
It counts 0-2.
One down, base is empty. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Robinson Chirinos now up to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back. And here is Matt Chapman.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the third baseman.
The wind and the pitch. That one ripped left field. Hits the fence. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So up next for Toronto, Raimel Tapia. Swing and a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. So they're at the corners now. And now here is Santiago Espinal. 1 for 2. Nice grab.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run saved. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in a ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Mullins whips it back in. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. Bo Bichette digs in now. Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. And gone! Another homer. That's his third home run of the game. It's 17-0.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Coming on for the Orioles, Dylan Tate. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And brings it in at the wall. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one off the outside edge.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Now back. The second base.
And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Now batting, center fielder
Mullins stands in now and watches strike one. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Base hit center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean,
and that should be extra bases. Hayes fires it in, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning. And now it's going to be Raimel Tapia.
The left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
That smash towards center. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging for 3rd. Two on with 1 out. Next to hit, Santiago Espinal. 1 for 3. Now a fly ball to right center. Santander makes a move towards the gap. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. In comes the runner from 3rd, and they extend their lead. So 1 out with 2 aboard. And now for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. Base hit and a run in to score. Throws to 2nd. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Man at first at the plate, Alejandro Kirk. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They stop the lead runner at 2nd. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Base knock right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at 3rd, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out. New pitcher on now, Tanner Scott. And he's being asked to clean up a mess with the bases loaded. And the batter is George Springer. This one in the air, center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Trey Mancini, the next to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Tapia pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander. 0 for 1 so far. The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the
swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the inning. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he deals. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win?
He dives, but he can't make the catch.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And the batter now, Santiago Espinal. Mullins under it and puts the squeeze on that. 1 away. Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit.
Kevin Biggio.
Ripped into right center. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Oh, he throws it away.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. And here is Alejandro Kirk. That's a laser base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And the lead continues to grow.
Well done. Drives in the run. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. In 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Scrambles back to second safely, and a run comes in to score. And next for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 27-0. Now here is George Springer. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Paul Fry. He's into the game with the bases empty. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 29-0. And here is Matt Chapman. Here comes a pitch. Hammered, base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And now Raimel Tapia. Mullins racing over to make the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ripped on a line. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th, and into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. There's a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time. Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Odor batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Next offering is fouled back. The Orioles hitless so far in the game. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. And now the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. His first at bat was a strikeout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Popped up right side. Biggio settles under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
The second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
And a pitch. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance. But if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Gone into the flag cord. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 30-0. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Cole Sulser. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big. Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Next to hit, Bo Bichette. That's a base hit.
I mean, come on, have a game. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So a man aboard, and now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. This one swung on and hit well, way back there, and that ball is out of here. George Springer getting ready to hit.
The batter, the center fielder,
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mullins brings it in, and there's one down. So up next for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. Well struck right field and gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. On a line, base hit. Around first, digging for two. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Digging in, Bo Bichette. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. Gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over. Stays.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game.
That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing-eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now Raimel Tapia. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. Santiago Espinal now at the plate.
Santiago Espinal.
This one smoked out to left. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Kevin Biggio next up for the Blue Jays. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now, Alejandro Kirk. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. So the lineup flips over. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Well struck left field. That's on its way. And out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now the number 2 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone.
Look at that pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
In the air to left center. Hayes makes the catch, and that'll do it. But not before they erupt for a huge inning here. Back here in Baltimore, set for the last. Last half of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ramon Urias. The pitch. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Mateo at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And the 0-1. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. First pitch just misses. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight. Welcome back. We go to the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Raimel Tapia. Sulcer back to work. To the right side. Tries to reach for it, but it's through.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Oh, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now it's the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. And fouled off. Tapia over at second. Espinal at first with no outs. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Base hit, one run is in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette.
With the bases juiced,
he swings and drives one out to deep left field. And out of here. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder.
To the left side, but it is well foul.
Well, you know, it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up a granny, especially when you still have 3 outs to get. Somehow he's got to shake it off.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now the center fielder, George Springer. And he lays down a bunt. And foul ball. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Sulcer makes the grab. One down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Odor racing over to make the catch. Here's Matt Chapman. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. On the run, throw to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. But the long ball was working in. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one pulled foul. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. And now the DH, Trey Mancini. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. Swings through that one. 0-1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 2 away now.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Two outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander will hit next. First offering misses badly for ball one. And the 1-0. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And it is 2-1. Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's his second strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the ninth in this one. Now here is Raimel Tapia. Sulcer back to work. And a bunt towards third. Fires over to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's got a double, his fourth hit. Not stopping, he's going for three. To second, but way too late, safe there. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Kevin Biggio next up for the Blue Jays. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Nice job picking out a spot to put the bunt down there. On defense, you're basically giving that up when you choose to use the shift. We still don't see it all that often, but when someone really needs a hit, it's sitting right there on a platter for them.
The 0-1.
Runner.
Biggio hung up in a rundown now. And they tag him out. Last chance for the home team. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Going one.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Stays alive.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away. Rougned Odor, the next to hit for the Orioles.
The third baseman.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Kicks and deals. Stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Two away. Two outs, base is empty. Now the Orioles catcher, Robinson Chirinos. And first offering is fouled off. Just one out away, try to close it out. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. We tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums.